You know what time it is? It's time for the NFL draft.
Welcome to the draft.
Let's get into it here. First, we're going to start with the Patriots. They're working on a new contract for Jimmy G.
What? It's a speculation. It's not confirmed.
That is an absolute
Confirmed by Jeff
half.
Bezos.
Rumor and a half.
What do you guys think? Is
I
the
don't
rumor
see
true?
I just read a report that said the 49ers will not trade him unless they are overwhelmed by
Look
an
at
offer.
that.
Well, why the hell
And they
What a great
will not
craft,
be
Casey.
overwhelmed by an offer because no one's going to give up much for him.
Brady and Jimmy G.
Oh, Brady, Jimmy G. We're not talking about fucking Brady. Would you please?
Can we go back to that graphic real quick?
Jimmy G can't stay healthy.
Look how happy he looks with Brady, and now look how pissed off he looks with Cam Newton.
They're on different teams,
What do you
Casey.
mean he looks pissed off?
He's on the 49ers jersey. He's in the freaking Patriots jersey. They're both on the Patriots.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Yeah, he looks fucking happy with Bill and McDaniels.
And then when he's with Belichick, he's like, Belichick, please bring me back.
Look, if you got a photo of someone smiling and a
Love the
photo of
shoes,
them
but
not
thank
smiling,
you.
that means
That's
they must
something.
be universally happy in one place and not in the other.
Exactly.
Smile being happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
I prefer them trading
That was
up.
Joe Dave's analysis.
I would prefer them drafting a quarterback and trading up than doing whatever they got to do for Garoppolo.
I have a feeling they're not going to go up though. I have a feeling that
I think Garoppolo.
it's going to cost too much.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's worth it.
Justin Fields, I think, is going to be really, really, really good.
Dude, I want
I
him
disagree.
so bad. That's definitely the guy. That's our guy.
Fields?
That's our.
I
that's
take
our
him
quarterback.
over Lance in a heartbeat.
You take Field over? I like.
Wait, you say Fields?
take
over
Fields
Lance?
over Lance in a
Okay,
friggin' heartbeat.
I'm not big on Lance. Mac Jones. I mean, I think he's going to go third.
If he goes third, the 49ers team should be blown up.
I am going to laugh my ass
What?
off.
The Niners have the third pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they traded
They traded
so
so much.
much to get the third.
To move up
to
three
up
spots.
3 spots.
Of three
Mac
teams.
Jones is either going to go like early on. If he doesn't go third, he could slip like late first.
The
Something about his name just sounds like a bust.
Yeah, Mac
Something weird
Jones.
can happen. This is
I'm just
sickening.
not sold on him. I know Will likes him a lot, but I'm not sold on him. I'm really.
I'm a Lance fan. I know we haven't seen much of Lance, but I think he has a lot of like raw talent, and I think he's a guy who needs to sit behind a quarterback for a couple of years, which is why he'd be perfect on the Niners.
He's a project.
He's a project. You're not taking him for this year.
Yeah.
Which is why he'd be good on the Niners because you have a quarterback. You could just keep playing Garoppolo and just have your backup. I mean, I just don't get though why the Niners would trade up for the third pick.
The only way the Patriots get Fields is if they get up to 4.
Yeah.
Only
No, I
way. If
agree.
they don't go to 4, they're screwed. They can go
Well,
to 6, they can go to 7. It
I
won't
mean,
matter.
the Falcons could take Pitts, and then the Bengals aren't going to take a quarterback.
Let's take an
You don't
offensive
think
tackle.
so?
You got to protect.
You got
The Bengals
draft
are gonna
off.
take-
Got to
Yeah.
draft an offensive tackle.
They're going to take what's his name from
Oregon.
Yeah.
They have to take him.
And
He's
then
the best offensive tackle in the
Yeah.
draft.
And then you got the Dolphins. They're not going to take a quarterback, and then
They're going to take a wide receiver. They're going
Yes.
to
Chase.
him up with-
Chase or Waddle or Smith, one of those guys. And then who's 7? Is that no?
And then you got the
Panthers. No.
Panthers are 8th. 7th is
Washington.
no Broncos.
Broncos.
No,
They
the
just
Lions. It's the
traded
Lions.
for
The Lions. Sorry,
The Lions.
this is no. They said
okay,
the Broncos
that's
trade.
You don't know where they're going to go.
They're not going to get a quarterback.
They're not getting quarterback. They just got Goff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably. I mean, they might trade that pick. The 7th pick is the first pick that'll get traded. Probably the 8th pick.
That's the thing.
ninth
That's what I'm
pick.
saying. Like, they might not have to trade up to 4 to get Fields.
No, you might not have to.
If he doesn't go 4, he could slip.
The only way.
He could slip.
The only way.
The Chicago Bears are at 14. They could take him.
The only way that you'd have to trade up is if another team is trading up to that spot.
Yeah.
That's the only competition. If you feel like the football team or the Bears are going to trade up for the 4th spot, because I don't think the football team's going to take Fields. I don't think they're interested in Fields. They already got burned by an Ohio State quarterback. I don't know if they're going to go back to another Ohio State quarterback.
PTSD.
Yeah, they have a little PTSD. Bears, I think the Bears are your biggest concern for drafting Fields. I mean, the Bears need to contend. They need to win now because it's all
You mean
Nagy,
Andy Dalton ain't going to take
They
them
got
to the
AD,
playoffs?
baby.
Andy Dalton all day, baby.
They got AD.
People sleep, Joey. People sleep.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but
These years.
if Justin Fields is available, I could very easily see the Browns moving up into that 4th spot to get that pick. Not Bears, Bears. I said the Browns. I meant the Bears.
Yeah, I think the Bears are the biggest worry there.
Like,
I think you could trade up to maybe the Panthers. Maybe they trade down now because
the Panthers could trade down. The Broncos could trade down. They have Bridgewater now.
I think Stephon Gilmore's going to get packaged in a deal with something tonight.
Yeah.
So maybe you put him and then not as many picks.
You could probably get him for the 4th pick. Yeah.
Him in a first pick. Maybe not one for next year too.
I thought he was the heart and soul of that defense.
He is, but
He is,
Belichick
but
doesn't want
like
to
he
pay.
makes a lot. He's gonna make a lot in his next contract, and Bill is not gonna pay.
I think Gilmore and 2 first-rounders gets the deal done.
I believe so too.
100%.
You give Gilmore our first this year and then
And
a first next year. I would do that.
I think that gets the deal
Isn't he
done.
the guy you met at Fogo?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that was like, Patriots get the 4th pick and Falcons don't have to hear any more 28-3 jokes.
Yep.
Deal? Yeah, I think that's worth it.
All right, how about this for a trade? Just throwing this out there. 4th pick, Julio Jones to the Patriots. For 2 firsts, a second, it's the fun.
That
Nick,
doesn't
I
get it
wouldn't
done.
even think twice about that.
That doesn't get it done.
I wouldn't think twice about
We take
that.
all the money.
I mean, the money
Julio
evens.
Jones is
The money
making
And
evens
we
out,
robbed
though.
them.
Who, there was a team that
What'd you
said
say?
that they
We
were
robbed them.
Who robbed them?
Yeah.
No, he's saying to rob them.
Oh,
We would rob them. We would
Gotcha.
rob them.
Yeah.
Like literally take their money.
Yeah.
I think Julio Jones gets moved.
The Ravens
too.
looked into
trying
getting
to.
Julio, but they said like the money is just so much they couldn't even get like a framework of a deal.
Really.
He's making a shit ton of money, and like,
Wherever he goes, he's making less.
Yeah.
100%. If he goes to Green Bay, some contest, he's making less. Has to.
and I also think if like something like that happened, Julio, I don't think Cam Newton's going to be his. I don't think they see Cam Newton being his quarterback. Like you take Fields or something like that.
Well, here's the thing. Even if the Patriots do take Fields,
Uh-huh.
you really think he's
He's
the
not
week
going
one
to start
starter?
right
He's
away.
not
No.
starting.
He'll start. I'd say at least he'd sit the first half of the season, at least, and then, or Cam plays a full year and then he starts next year. He wouldn't start right away.
The reason why I think the reason why they gave Cam a 1-year deal is because they're trying to get a bridge quarterback, rookie, somebody. According to a lot of reports, Cam Newton likes Fields, and like he thinks very highly of him.
He
Maybe
can-
they're thinking
he
he
can
can
learn
be
a
the
lot
guy
under him. He
to
could.
learn from him, and then
That's why.
I think-
That's also another reason why I like the idea of getting Fields, because he can play under a guy that has a very similar play style to him and has a ton
I
of
think he's got the
experience.
same kind of personality.
Yeah.
too.
That's why I would also like that.
I would be stoked if they got Fields. If they don't get Fields, I'd love to see them get either Waddle or Smith.
I mean, I've
'Cause I don't
seen
think Chase is gonna
Smith.
be there.
Smith is dropping to mid first now.
I don't understand.
I think Smith could be available at the 15th
He
pick.
could if we don't trade him.
Although
he's
the
there, I
Eagles are
would be
definitely
fine with
drafting
that.
wide receiver.
You got the Giants. I saw in a lot of mock drafts they were taking ones. Eagles.
Giants don't need-
Dolphins are going to take one.
Giants don't need a wide receiver though. They just signed
Who would they send?
what's his name? from
Signed
the Lions? Galloway, yeah.
Oh, they did. Yeah,
and they
that's
got
right.
Sterling Shepard, and they got another guy too in
They
the
got
free
Ingram
agency.
still, the tight end, right? Evan
Yeah.
Ingram.
I don't know if they draft a wide receiver per se. I mean, the Eagles for sure are drafting wide receiver.
Patriots
Chargers
are
probably.
one wide receiver away from being elite.
Which
Elite?
One wide receiver. If they get a number one guy like a Smith or a Waddle, you got
Which one would
the
you
two. You got the
prefer?
2 tight ends already, and you got Aguilar, who's a pretty damn good 2, and you
all
got
right.
Bourne, who's a borderline 2-3.
He's a
Big Nick.
3-4.
Big Nick,
You got a lot of
you
options.
know I love you, but they also have to have someone throw to those.
Oh, I
guys.
understand. I'm saying if you can't get a quarterback, is what I'm just saying. I'm just saying get the pieces, then you're gonna have to figure out.
Yeah.
Because
Would
here's the
you-
thing:
I mean-
you can't get a quarterback. You got to get the best offensive player you can get.
Yeah. Would you prefer Waddle or Smith?
Right now,
I mean, you're getting. Who would you prefer of these 3 options? If you had the choice, trading up to get Fields. Let's say you give up a boatload to get Fields. Cost you Gilmore. Cost you 2 first rounders.
Okay.
This hypothetical.
well, you can kiss all the wide receivers goodbye then.
Yeah, exactly. You could trade up a little bit to, let's say, like the 10th or 11th pick, possibly get a quarterback, but if not, get a wide receiver, such as Devontae Smith or
Chase is going to go to the Dolphins.
Chase is going.
Chase is
Chase is
gone.
going.
I think
Chase is
that's
not
what
going
Chase
to
is
do
I
that.
think he's either going to go 5
I mean,
or 6.
you could also make the argument that he goes to the Bengals.
He could. Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely could.
going back to the Burrow, getting the guy who
Gotta protect him though.
No, they shouldn't. They should get an offensive lineman.
They should
But
drive. They need an
could.
offensive lineman. I mean, you see that. There's that photo of Joe Burrow at the jersey unveiling from a couple weeks ago, and just the massive scar on his knee is like so like evident, and just like a reminder of like what the fuck the Bengals have done to this great quarterback.
In less than a
Game at a
year.
time.
Yeah,
In less than a year.
in less than a year,
going to the Jets?
you need to draft an offensive
Jaguars
tackle.
have the one pick.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence
There's
and
no way he
Wilson.
doesn't go number 1.
It's going to be Lawrence.
1 and 2 are
Wilson,
locked
number
up.
one. Those
Well,
are-
number
Well,
number
1 and 2 are
one and two are
number
locked
2?
up. Zach Wilson.
BYU.
Yeah.
He's going to the Jets.
He's
cool.
nasty.
He's
Yeah.
from BYU.
You know, there's another team that could trade up in the top 10 to draft a quarterback. The Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
There have been
Definitely.
reports this morning saying that they're very aggressive in moving up.
I want to do a quick rundown of the who you think's gonna go where.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do our
why not?
predictions.
All right, let's do a mock draft.
Yeah. All right.
We don't even need
We'll
to
do
do
top
the
10.
first
We'll do top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10. That sound good? All right. Number one pick, currently held by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think it's a social.
Trevor Lawrence. See ya.
Number 2, New York Jets, social.
Zach Wilson.
Yes.
Number 3, who do you think the Niners end up taking?
Mac Jones.
I think they're taking Fields.
I don't think they're taking
Look at
I think
Fields.
they're taking Fields.
I think they're taking Lance.
I just don't think it's Jones. I just don't think it's Jones.
I think Shanahan wants Jones. All the signs point to Jones. But I think for them, the smartest decision would be to take Lance. All right, then we got the Falcons at number 4. Are they trading it? Are they keeping it?
Kyle Pitts, baby. Best player available.
Bless you.
Best player available, Kyle Pitts.
Nick?
Here's the thing. I don't think they're going quarterback because, is Matt Ryan declining? Yes, but I don't. They're not. They're not getting rid of him.
Not
So,
yet. He has 2 years left. So
I
next
like
year.
Kyle Pitts. I like Kyle Pitts there.
Like
I
how,
think he's the best offensive talent outside of quarterback.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
I mean, I think they stick with their pick and take Pitts as well. All right, Cincinnati
Yes, you
Bengals.
They gotta take
What?
that.
You listening?
Am I
Offensive
listening?
tackle.
You're getting a quiz on this
Panay
afterwards.
Sewell. from
I don't know
Oregon is
too
the
much
projected-
about like the college.
I'm going with the
football
offensive
players.
tackle for number 5.
Do you?
Yeah,
I'll go the offensive tackle from Oregon as well.
I really see them taking Chase here. I see them fucking up their draft badly and just taking a wide receiver.
You got to protect your quarterback.
They'd be stupid too, honestly.
They'd be stupid
gotta
too, but
protect your
it's the
quarterback.
Bengals. When have they ever been smart to do things?
I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Number 6,
That's why I think Jamar Chase is gonna go.
Dolphins pick at number 6.
If Chase is still on the board, Chase.
That's why I'm going Chase.
I see them getting a wide receiver. I see them getting Waddle. Then we got number 7 pick currently owned by the Lions.
So, like I said, if Chase is off the board, I'm going Waddle.
Yeah, I'll go Waddle as well.
I see them drafting an offensive lineman with that pick. I think they might trade the pick.
Sexy pick.
I think they can
Yeah.
trade that pick too.
I think they could trade that pick. I mean, this mock draft has the Broncos trading up. I can see the Bears moving up to this pick and getting Fields. The 8th pick is the Panthers. It depends on what happens with the 7th pick, really.
They're not taking a quarterback.
Oh, they're not taking a
No.
quarterback, yeah.
Get Fields.
What do you say?
If the Patriots can swing it, they should try to get that pick and get Fields.
I mean, I think Fields goes at the 7th pick.
I think he starts falling 6 or 7. Belichick's making an aggressive move.
I think this is what happens at the 8th pick. The Patriots trade up. They get Mac Jones.
Oh, I would be so
I would be
depressed if they
mad.
drafted
I
Mac
would be
Jones.
mad if that happened.
I'd be so depressed.
I don't
Mac
think
Jones could also go like 3rd overall.
that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones, if he makes it out of the 3rd pick, he's fallen. He's fallen
Yes,
far.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like if he doesn't go 3rd, he
fallen-
could
he's
literally go
fallen.
into the 1st.
I mean,
His
I
eyes.
think of any of the quarterbacks besides Trevor Lawrence, he is the most pro-ready.
All right,
What
so
number?
what are we at? We had 8 or 9.
We had we're at so we just said not 8. This is why I said the Patriots would trade up for with the Panthers to get
Okay.
I
Mac
think
Jones.
so. I don't know what team. I think a team's gonna trade up here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Panthers picked that.
Those Lions and Panthers picks are gonna be up in the air.
Although
the
I
Broncos
will,
pick, too.
Although I will
And
say,
Broncos.
if the Panthers do keep that pick, I could see them getting Smith. Pair him up with McCaffrey down there in Carolina. Give Darnold some weapons.
Not a
mean,
bad
they-
idea.
They have DJ Moore still down there. DJ Moore's a very good receiver. They did lose the football team to a wide receiver,
Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel. They could use a wide receiver. I could also see them shoring themselves up on defense. I mean, their defense was atrocious last year.
That guy
Yeah.
from Penn State.
Yeah.
Matt Rule loves a good defense. That guy from Alabama, Patrick Surtain, second. That's who this mock draft
Corner?
projects with. Yeah, the corner. Yeah, I think they could go defense, but I think they trade the pick. All right, the 9th pick, we got the Broncos pick. They just got Teddy Bridgewater. I don't see if at this
I don't
point.
see him going
I don't-
quarterback.
I don't see him going
I'd say
quarterback.
someone on defense.
So yeah, so who do you have the Broncos taking?
I think they're going
someone
to
on
start
defense.
going. I think they're going to get that linebacker from Penn State.
Going Jalen Phillips from Miami, from the U.
He's nasty.
Yeah.
That guy's gross.
And then number 10, we them boys, the Cowboys.
It's not sexy
a
enough
line-
for Jerry Jones to get a defensive guy.
Yes, the Cowboys. I see them going defense. They went offense
O-line.
last year.
A lineman or a cornerback.
Yeah, I think they're going cornerback.
I think they get the kid from Alabama, the corner.
Yeah. Certain? Certain?
Patrick Certain.
Yeah.
Certain, whatever his name is.
All right, so that's our mock draft.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens tonight.